Hey everybody, this is Angela from Hemisphere Dancer Wellness and Travel. Thanks for joining today. Just a reminder to follow us here on YouTube and on Instagram. You can also check out our website for upcoming trainings and retreats at hdwellnessandtravel.com. Today we're going to do a short flow that uses a looped band. If you don't have a looped band, what you can take is a TheraBand, and what you can do is just tie a knot in that TheraBand and it will make a loop, and you can use that instead. Any stretchy band will work for that. So we're going to take this looped band and we're going to roll it. We're going to bring it over our just over the tops of the knees. We're going to reach out with our arms. We're going to start with a little roll down to warm up the spine this morning. So inhale. We're going to exhale, rolling down, pulling the low abdominals in on the way down, really curving in this mid back. Inhaling at the bottom and then exhaling, rounding out. The whole time I'm giving a little bit of a pressure outward into this band with my legs. Exhaling, rolling back down. Inhale, exhale, lower belly pulls in, top of the head leads us on up. Shoulders are trying to stay out of the situation. They are staying relaxed on the back. Inhaling again, exhale to curl back on up. And again, one more in the center. Inhale, exhaling back up. And now we're going to take a little twist to the right side. Exhaling on the way down. Inhaling, exhaling to come back up. Going over to the left. Exhaling down. Inhaling, exhaling to come back on up. Over to the first side again. Inhale, low abdominals in. If you're having, feel like you're getting stuck coming down and up, you can always add a little towel right kind of at the part of your back where you feel stuck. You can roll up a towel and place it there. That'll give you something to press into a little bit more to help you come back up. You can also always go ahead and lift the legs on the way back up to help get through any of those tight spots in the back. This is our last one. And then we're going to go ahead and come back to center to roll all the way down, just adjusting our feet in a little bit closer, not too close in. We're going to take some bridges. So we'll start here. We're going to go ahead and imprint or pull the low belly in, tucking that pelvis, rolling back up through the spine. Want to lift my hips so I get a nice diagonal from the knees to the armpits. And then I'm going to go ahead and roll back on down. Starting up in my ribs, trying to keep my hips as high as possible, as long as possible on the way down. So inhaling again here, I'm going to exhale, rolling on up, lengthening into that bridge. I can keep my hands on my hips to feel if my hips are staying level as I come up and down. Really trying, especially in this mid-back section, to get as much movement as possible. Exhale, rolling on up. Inhaling. And then exhaling to roll back on down. This time we're going to add a variation to it. When we get up to the top, what we're going to do is we're going to stay on up as we inhale, and we're going to press our knees outward into this band, pushing out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to do that same roll down, exhaling, rolling back on down. And then inhale here. Exhale to roll up through the back. Once we get to the top, we'll inhale again and we'll squeeze outward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, softening through the rib cage to come back down. Inhaling at the bottom. Exhaling, coming back up again. Pressing outward into the band. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rolling it back down. We'll go one more time. Inhale. Exhale to round on up. And inhaling again at the top of that bridge to exhale as we press out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Softening back on down. Go ahead and just take a moment to bring the knees into the chest, little rock side to side. You're going to take a one-legged bridge. We're going to leave one leg in tabletop and one leg on the floor. So I'm going to bring my right leg to tabletop, pressing up and into my left leg first. I'm going to always keep one hand on the hip and then lower back on down. What I want to watch is that my right hip isn't kind of sliding up towards my rib cage here. And back on down. I'm going to exhale, press and lift again. And back on down. I'm always exhaling when I'm moving, so on the way up, then a little inhale at the top, and then exhale to come back down. Exhale, press and lift. And then we have one last one on this side. Exhaling, pressing into that left foot, inhale. Exhale, back down. Keeping the right foot on the ground now. We'll go ahead and bring that left leg to tabletop and press on up. Inhale. And exhaling back down. Always watching that you're keeping both hips nice and level. This side's not shortening here. We're keeping length on both sides' bodies. Exhaling down. Inhale. Exhale, press and lift. Exhaling to come back down. Inhale, exhale to press and lift. Exhaling, coming back down. Last two on this side. Inhale, exhale, press to lift. And back down. One more time, exhaling to press and lift. And coming back down. We're going to bring both legs to tabletop. From here, we're going to take some knee folds. We want to watch that the core doesn't move. We're going to send one leg out and away so it taps. Inhale, back up. Other side, exhale on the way down. Inhale, back up. I don't want to let my back arch here. I want to keep pulling my low abdominals in as that leg lowers down. Inhaling up. Other side. Inhaling up. Inhale up. And keep pulling low abdominals in with that exhale. And last time left. And one more time on the right. Good. Bring those knees into the chest. Just a little hug, rock side to side. We're going to roll on up to sitting. And then we're going to come around to be on our hands and knees. Still keeping this band here. So once we get to our hands and knees, just taking a little stretch for the back first. We're going to take a little cat stretch. And on this cat stretch, I want you to think about pulling the low belly into this low back area to lengthen there a little more. And then soften between the shoulder blades as you go to your cow stretch. Trying to keep the core a little bit supported so we're not just hanging out in the low back. Exhaling again, cat stretch, low belly pulling in. And then to cow. One more, cat. And back to cow. From here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to lift your right leg and we're going to extend it back. And then bending in. So it's going to press out and in nice and even. Try not to go quicker as you come back in. But you want to watch that you're not dipping in the low back as you press out. We're going to do two more. And this last one's going to stay out lengthened. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to lift and lower. When I lift and lower, you don't want to dip here. I want to keep this nice and long. Core is pulling up and lifting in. You can always add the opposite arm for a little more balanced challenge for this whole sequence. And then we're going to go ahead and bring that knee back on in. And we're going to do a little lift out to the side. So I'm just lifting that straight side. I still want to pull my core in here. I can still use this arm for a little extra balance, or it can be down. As you have the weight in your hands, watch that it's not all rolling out to the pinky side of the hands. One more time. And then go ahead and take it to a child's pose, stretching back. While you're in your child's pose, just thinking about those hands when you're in hands and knees. First finger and thumb really rooting down can help take some of that pressure out of your wrist and have those muscles up by the shoulder do a little more work. So when you're ready, we'll come back up and we're going to take, again, lifting, kicking this left leg back, lifting up through those abdominals, watching that I don't dip here, as I press out, but stay strong. Use that exhale. And exhale. I'm also trying to keep my pelvis level. This one will stay out. We're going to do a little lift and lower. So same thing here. Hips are level. I'm not trying to let that hip of the leg that's working hike up a little bit or open out. I can always add opposite arm for a little more challenge. And then we bring this leg back in and we go ahead and do a little lift out and down. And same thing here. As I'm lifting, I'm not opening my hips sideways. It's a little smaller just from that leg. And then we'll rest back into that child's pose one more time. And then let's come out onto your side. We're going to lay down onto your side. And we're just going to take a couple side leg exercises with this band. So the first one, we're going to take the leg, top leg long, lengthening out, and we're going to swing it forward to flex like you're kicking a ball forward. And then it's going to move back through the center. I want to keep my core super strong in both directions. Trying not to roll forward or back. My shoulders are stacked here. My hips are stacked here. Last one. Using that breath, that exhale, wherever you feel most wobbly to help support. So now we're going to do a small lift and lower. And we want to keep the side of the body where my hands are nice and long. I don't want to let this part scrunch in so that it's my hip moving up and down instead of my leg. I want to target right in the side, that side of my leg, right by the glutes to help target those muscles there. Last one. And then last thing we're going to take on this side is bringing both knees together. And so we're going to do a little open of that knee towards the ceiling. And it's going to come down but not close all the way because we don't want to let go of that resistance in the band. I also want to watch that I'm moving my legs separate from my hips. So it might not be as big, and that's okay. And then we're going to go ahead and come down to our back. We're going to take that left leg, or whichever leg you just worked as your top leg, that is going to be over and crossed over, and you're going to hug behind your other leg and hug in for a stretch for the hip. And then we'll go ahead and we'll switch to our second side, coming around. We'll set up on this second side, taking our top leg nice and long. It's going to swing forward, flexed, and then back to point. Forward flex, back to point. Again, use your breath to help keep you stable, exhaling in one direction with the leg, inhaling with the other. One more time. Good, and last one. And we'll come to the center, same thing, side body long, flexing to lift, pointing to lower. Engaging the low core, watching that we don't roll backwards as we lift. Flexing up. Flexing up. Last two. And then we're going to go ahead and take the legs forward one more time. And stacking those hips, we do a little open. Sometimes I like putting my hand on that hip so I can feel if it's rolling backwards or not. And so that way I can know that I'm really targeting into those glutes and rotators in the hip. Last two. And good, everybody. Last time, take that leg out of, you can take both legs out of the band this time. Whichever leg was your top leg, if that was your right leg, you can go ahead and cross that one over. Again, hugging in, breathing into the hips. Always can add a little rock side to side here. And then we'll go ahead and roll up to sitting. And that's where we will finish today. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and check out the website at hdwellnessandtravel.com. I'll see you next time. Bye.